Welcome, people. Welcome. We were just watching the intro, and it's just, it's funny every time. I don't know. I love making you laugh.
We humor ourselves.
And you crack up so badly at,
so
my embarrassment usually. But hey.
When you crack me up so well.
There you go.
Not badly. Badly.
How's everybody doing? It's Thursday.
Look at all the people here.
All the people. Hello, people. How are you doing? Yes, we're actually live on YouTube. I should have noticed.
I try not to think about, my hair is like, well.
You turn it into me.
Bedhead.
I'm the one who's usually doing this kind of thing, It's like, oh my God, look at my hair.
I know.
Not today. Today I don't give a flying
flock.
Rat's patootie.
Flock.
A flying flock. Speaking of flocking.
No Money G, TC.
Exactly. Who's here?
Now, Coma Fines is actually in the house early.
What?
I know. Mark it on your calendars.
Just a minute. I have to go write that down. Holy crap.
Jennifer Hayes.
Thank you.
Ping G is here.
Ooh, welcome.
New person.
Anaheim, California. Welcome. It's early for you.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a little earlier in Anaheim than it is here.
It's early for me.
Yeah, and it's noon here, which is terrifying. So, I did the sleep-in thing yesterday. She did it today, which is good. We needed it.
Hey, but at least the dog slept almost 5.
Yeah.
And fuzzies. Not that I don't know why we would have fuzzies in the house.
No, not at all. We have no animals.
They don't shed.
Lies.
E-Dreams is here.
All lies, all the time. So it is a beautiful 65 degrees outside for Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. I'm guessing that's probably the temperature. She's checking my work.
In the moment, though, 66.
I'll take being a degree off. And I don't guess people's weight, but I'm pretty good with temperature. So anyway. Yeah, I know, right? So come on in early and you get to hear what we're talking about. We talk about a lot. So prepare to take notes if you want. So welcome anyway. So yes, it is a beautiful day outside. So I am guessing, and you have confirmed actually previously, that you're going to go outside and not going to stick around in the office today.
Invoicing will happen later.
Gardening wins over invoicing, which is fine, because I still have to package said items that we sold the last week. Yesterday was a pretty good sale. If you missed the Hump Day auction, please try to put it on your calendar for next time. It's on Johnny's channel. He does that at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and it lasts till about 5:30, 6 o'clock, because he has people on there besides us.
It's all about us.
Yeah, and we did do the sale Monday, which was fun.
Kidding.
Yeah, well, it's not really.
It is for a few minutes while we sell things. When
we're on full screen like this, yes, it's all about us.
See?
But not the world and whole, No. So yeah, we had a good time and we sold many things, and now I have to package many things so she can invoice many things so we can ship many things. Right?
Invoicing for what I spent yesterday can wait a few extra hours.
Yeah, TC was a bit liberal with the checkbook, as they say. But
he wasn't bad.
No, he was good. In fact, I'm glad we had stuff that you wanted, truthfully, because a lot of times we have a lot of really wonky duplicates that he really isn't too thrilled about.
And he's channeling Lionel Richie.
Is he?
Is it me you're looking for?
Of course. Hello.
Yeah, I didn't think TC would mind too desperately badly if I two adjectives or whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
Adverbs.
Basically, what you mean is he don't care. If you're going to delay just slightly, it gives him a chance to go rattle a piggy bank and search under couch cushions and stuff like that there. I know.
And that's why we like auctions.
Well, it is fun, because if there's a couple things in there you want in a lot of things, then and other people are interested in maybe not the things you're interested in, but still, it's all one big group of things that you're all bidding on. So I get that. But I'm glad you found some stuff you like, for sure. Because you never know. And I still have some more of that stuff to go through in the garage, as we know. That'll be my weekend plans.
Yeah.
Because,
Greg's got rain coming down in Ohio.
What? Well, it did rain here last night, didn't it? Or no, night before last.
Yeah, night before.
It shouldn't. No, wait a minute.
It actually
was that far away.
When I got up with the dog, it was like thundering and lightning. But kind of in the distance.
I know.
We all have our weaknesses.
Yeah, we all have our things. And comics are your things. That's cool too. For sure.
And hopefully I'll sell some plants this afternoon.
So, yeah, what she's doing is she's digging up some. What are you digging up exactly?
The front garden. One of many.
I meant flower.
If you saw our front yard, it's a variety of different beds, which were never really well planned.
Let's just call it wildlife friendly.
Yeah.
I think that's a good term.
I have trees, I have shrubs, I have bushes.
Wildlife friendly.
I have a lot of perennials. And unfortunately, due to the circumstances of the last couple of years, it's extraordinarily weedy. So, and I want to redesign my front yard.
But weeding's the first step.
Yeah. And so what I'm doing is digging out all of the perennials and then repotting them. So it means everything is getting split because, like, my daylilies, if anybody's familiar with daylilies, they multiply.
Dave and Greg are having a moment.
I know.
Just saying. Oh, gloomy and sleepy weather. Hey, when it gets like that, I totally just want to sleep. That's it. I hear you.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
I have a weed garden. There you go. Truly.
That's pretty much what I have.
Well, and it's going to take a lot of bags.
What's left of the stone that I put down for paths.
Meticulously, mind you. She put down a lovely path of stone that was decimated by the plumbers, basically.
Yeah, when we had the sewer line replaced.
Yeah.
So what's left of that, I bought the wrong size. It's too difficult to walk on. So, but in order for me to move that, I have to work on the backyard.
Right.
And that has to be weeded.
You have to put them in a place.
Because it's up against the house and I want to border it out.
And it's a west side, right?
Yeah.
West, yeah, it faces
and I want to put the rock down there because I don't really want to garden up by the house on the backside. So, yeah. So one thing always has to happen before the other thing can happen. But what I'm doing is
song comes into my head.
Selling the extra plants I have.
So yeah. So what are they? They're
daylilies. Right now it's daylilies, 2 different kind of daylilies.
Mm-hmm.
Sedum, which I don't know the proper name of. I just know that it's sedum. Hens and chicks.
Which really they took
and
off.
Some irises.
Those hens and chicks took off.
I am not hiring goats because they would eat the good stuff. And that would be a pain in the patootie. And I think the neighbors would complain.
I know.
And you're going to shoot a video tour. Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
She should, actually.
I should probably see
the before and after.
When I'm focused on doing a project like this, because it's huge.
I'll take a break and run out there with a camera.
It's huge. So I don't think like, oh, I should take a picture beforehand. I'm just like focused on, all right, this is what I got to do. I don't want to take the time to film stuff. So maybe this afternoon you should come out and film the front garden.
I should.
The mess that it is
right now, and then you can do before and after footage.
Yeah,
I can do that for you.
So
I can do that. Oh, Jennifer's back
from in Spanish.
In Spanish, nice. Hey, if they can't get you in English, they'll try to catch you in Spanish, I guess. Well, those extended warranties.
These hens and chicks I have originated from my paternal grandmother's garden.
So there's history there.
So there's babies. These are the
babies
offspring.
And babies. Are they grandchildren of grandchildren or whatever?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. You have a record of all your hard work. Yeah, no kidding. She does have a record. She will have a record of it because you really don't have a record of the garden. You took some pictures of the stonework?
Oh, yeah, I did. But, when I was working on the paths and stuff, but I need to do it better.
Did you buy it? Yeah. Did they talk you into it?
Did you buy it in pesos?
Yeah, and do you have to use pesos? That's the other question. They want the before, during, and after footage.
All right, you're on it.
All right, I'm on it. I got it. I got a camera.
Just put it in a file called gardening.
I can set up, actually, I think.
We're not doing time lapse.
Oh, okay. Damn.
I am not showing my gardening.
She knew exactly where I was going with
I am not showing my gardening butt on camera. Sorry. Not happening.
You don't want your butt in the air weeding?
No. No, I'm not that person.
No.
You need a pair of Ray-Ban.
Ray-Ban Stories. The glasses are... Oh, yeah. Yeah, but they're not cheap.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen either.
Oh, I get an itch. I get an itch. Scratch, scratch. Down,
Excuse
down,
us a
down,
minute.
down. Right there. Thank you. Oh yeah, baby. Thank you. Anyway, they're not cheap.
No, I'm not. Because they would be in Ray-Bans would be in my face, and they're sunglasses, right? Ray-Bans.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but well, if you're out in the sun, what's the problem with that?
I don't wear sunglasses while I'm gardening.
No, she doesn't. But you wear your glasses while you're gardening.
Oh God, yeah, I can't see anything otherwise.
There you go.
How would I see all the weeds?
So she'd put on those other glasses. She wouldn't be able to see anything anyway. How do you see the weeds? Yeah, I don't know. I know blind people garden. How do they see the weeds? Probably by touch.
By touch.
Yeah.
By touch. They learn.
In Chinese? What? I'll be damned.
It's good to know that the scam callers are
multilingual.
Are diverse.
Yeah.
They believe in diversity.
Oh. eDreams had a nice collection of hens and chicks.
I have a friend up north of here that has a beautiful collection of hens and chicks, but she has a place to overwinter them because a lot of them are not winter worthy here.
You could probably winter them in the greenhouse. Yeah, the small little plastic greenhouse we got. But yeah, you probably could. Just
but
yeah,
that's not going to happen for a while because she keeps them in pots.
Okay.
She overwinters them in pots and stuff like that.
Well, you'd have to, yeah. You'd have to.
And they have to stay above freezing.
Right. Now, I know the ones in the front entryway,
those are winter worthy.
Oh, those are winter worthy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I was like, those don't seem to mind being outside all year.
Oh, no, we abuse those things and they're tough as nails.
They are.
That's why, like, if I don't sell the hens and chicks, I won't be upset because I'll find places to put them. Oh, the greenhouse. We have 2 greenhouses.
They're the plastic
put
it together kind.
Basically have spent under $100 for 2 different greenhouses.
Did you put pictures up? I thought you posted.
Yeah, I did something on Instagram.
Yeah, we did something on Instagram. Go check it out. I could put the link in if I had it, but I don't.
They're just simple metal.
Did you put it under you or 2 hip chicks?
2 hip chicks.
Okay.
I don't have my own. I don't have a personal Instagram.
Oh.
I have widgets, which I don't do anymore.
2 hip chicks.
And then I have 2 hip chicks.
2 hip chicks. Let me pull it up. This thing right here. I will post the link to this little ditty. Yeah, that's the big one. That's the small one.
That's the small one.
Okay, I got a second, guys. I'm putting the link in.
My bad attempt at video on my phone.
You did fine. Our backyard looks like crap, but you did fine.
Well, they can see then why I have so much work.
Yeah. There you go. And then the water heater.
Dave is still singing. He's serenading us this afternoon.
If you could save time in a bottle. Exactly.
So
I think they're trying to get me to sing. Anyway. I'm not going to do it. Not going to. So yeah, that's the you didn't put another one out there, did you?
No, I didn't put the bigger one out there.
Okay.
So basically that's the small one. That's a small one. A plastic covering goes over it.
Yes. You by the end of the video you have the covering.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then the other one is about double that size that I got at Aldi for like $50. And when Dawn went back a couple days later, they were all gone out of. They were.
Oh, out. They. Well, it was a good deal.
I know.
Well, how much were they?
$50.
That was a good deal for that.
Yeah,
that was a very good deal for that greenhouse. If they would have had another one, I would have bought another one and did the idea I had, which was to make yours double deep, and it would have worked because I'm the queen of shrink wrap. Anyway, you get my idea, or whatever, or tape.
Yeah, I don't have a greenhouse the size of a barn.
No.
If money were no object, I'd have a good sized shed out in the backyard for all my gardening stuff. So it, for once, could be all in one spot. And then I would have either an attached greenhouse or a freestanding greenhouse next to it.
With heat.
Because our back property line is 100 feet across. So it's not like there isn't room to put a shed and stuff.
No, there's as long as we stay within code and have it away from the property
and
line,
then
yada,
at some
yada, yada.
point I have to go
Figure
to
out
the
what that code
township
is.
and what the code is.
I say I call up Tony, have him come and rip out the back fence, so we gain.
I don't want
this much more
I
fence.
know what I want in a shed. And
I know that, but I'm not saying shed. I'm saying get the fence out of there first.
Well, yeah.
Build a conservatory. I'd love one of those.
All right, so you have to call
Love
Tony.
one of those.
Tony's a friend of ours who does
Making a list. Handyman work. Pardon me. I'm
he
grabbing
does
my
handyman
notepad.
work, and he's really good at what he does.
Whiskey notes. Call Tony.
Oh, of course she got sued by the neighbors because it blocked the view of the ocean. Bummer.
What?
Hey, Crazy Maid.
What?
Yeah, we're talking greenhouses. We have 2 small greenhouses in the back.
That's
where
terrible.
I'm trying for the first time to
Yes, you did.
grow seedlings, grow my own tomatoes.
Propagate of different creatures or different plants, different creatures. Well, you're probably propagating creatures in there as well. Call Tony fence. There we go. And that's fence is in remove.
Because he may be very busy.
I'm sure he is. It's his season. It's construction season. He's having an issue.
Southern Belle, welcome. And Myra's here.
Dave and Greg are having a moment. This is so cute.
I know. Dave's just...
Dave, did you have a stroke? Just asking. Okay.
30 feet across, 120 feet long, and 12 feet high. Holy crapola.
That is a serious...
How big was her property?
Probably...
By the ocean, no less.
By the ocean's almost nice.
Holy crap.
That would be cool, man.
120 feet long.
Just having a little...
That's a
just
greenhouse.
Having a little greenhouse
That's a greenhouse. I don't need anything
deal.
that big.
It would be cool, though.
It'd get filled with furniture, probably, or something.
I would think a greenhouse / 3-season workspace would be fun to have. So you could put furniture and redo furniture in there. You haven't even touched the redo furniture thing yet, and we probably...
How am I going to do that?
Good point.
Julie McIntyre.
Not enough time in the day, not enough days in the week to do all the things we want to do. That's how it works.
I can't even touch furniture because there's no place
You've inspired her
to put furniture.
I know.
It's like,
I know.
So I'm not going to worry about the furniture, but thanks for bringing that up in my little brain.
I might. Do you mind if I pull one out of the garage and start working on it?
Where are you going to pull it from?
I don't know. It's a pile of stuff that's
No, you have enough stuff to do. Don't start doing furniture.
Here we go. See?
You go, Jennifer. Get that tomato plant.
Hey, that's what
I usually buy tomato plants, but because we have the greenhouses, I wanted to grow my own.
He is.
From seed and see if I could do it. So far, hey DC, so far so good. The seedlings are doing pretty good.
Dave is everywhere today.
I know.
He's everywhere you want to be. He's probably taking.
I should take a picture. See, I meant to do that yesterday when I was outside.
Of what?
And the day before of my seedlings.
You have the phone thing you carry also doubles as a camera.
I know, but I don't carry it in my pocket while I'm working.
Okay.
That's a thing. Because I'm usually jamming tools in my pocket.
I can get you, clear your throat. I can get you one of those things you can wear on your head with that GoPro, the Full Pro on it.
You people keep trying to add extra things to my anatomy, and I'm like, no.
Well, not to your anatomy per se, to your tool.
I don't have a favorite tomato to grow. The ones I tried growing.
The red ones. I love the red ones. It's obvious, huh?
Well, you can grow different colors.
Green. I do like the green tomatoes before they turn red. Those are good too when you fry them up. But I like the bigger tomatoes. But I also like the Romas. Because Romas are like
trees on sale for $24.99.
Don't say that, Dave.
Got to go to South Haven.
Dave, stop.
I want to. I can't pronounce Esperel. I think that's how you say it. It's what Monty Don does, where he has them up against on a brick wall, the fruit trees, and he spreads the.
Oh, he trains them.
You train them on a wire or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to do.
Really?
Yeah, because of the wires in the backyard.
Yes,
it would be hard. It would be hard to grow.
We have phone lines coming in and
fruit trees back there.
Well, we could shorter ones. I mean, you could grow blueberry bushes if you wanted to. Those are bushes, not trees. I know that, but
I like cherry tomatoes, but my seeds from the cherry tomatoes I bought did not sprout.
yeah, any that don't. There you go.
I like Roma tomatoes for my spaghetti sauce.
Those are always a good
Well,
one.
I'm right there too. I don't like things that die, but
Beef steaks are nice. True. Cherry tomatoes. Yeah, I like Romas because they're just the right size. But I like trying different things too. Fried green tomatoes are good.
she doesn't eat tomatoes as a general rule. She eats them in spaghetti sauce.
I make a hell of a pico de gallo.
But you don't like my spaghetti sauce that much.
Where did this come from?
Because you don't like tomatoes that much.
No, I don't like a lot of sauce. I love your tomato sauce.
Oh.
Your spaghetti sauce. I don't like a lot of sauce. I'm more of a three parts pasta to 1 part sauce person. That's me. It's
Okay.
just I've always been that way.
Okay.
No matter who makes sauce. My grandmother used to make sauce. And what do you think I did? A little bit of sauce. Lots of pasta. I like my pasta. Shoot me.
I make a pretty darn good
You
spaghetti
make
sauce.
a great spaghetti sauce. That's why I'm like, what are you talking about? I love it. I just don't like a lot of sauce when I eat spaghetti.
She likes the meatballs better, though.
Well, am I crazy? No. The meatballs are the better part of it. I like your sauce, too. There's a plum tomato?
Yeah, that's what I'm growing.
Oh, we have... Oh, good.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm growing.
Yeah, fruit trees in the yard would be cool. Thank you.
Yeah, so there's this thing, and it starts with an E, and I don't know how to... I think it's Esperel or something like that. It's a French word, I think. And you can put 2 posts in the ground, and then you put a pretty good gauge wire across a couple of them, and you can train your fruit tree
to stems to go
along that way.
And then as it bulks up, it stays that way.
So you're not getting the height, you're getting the length, and then you just have to trim them a certain way.
So you're doing this freeform with posts in the yard, not against a wall. Or we don't have a brick wall.
We don't have a wall really to put them on.
We have the back wall, but it's not brick in the back.
Yeah.
We have faux brick in the front. But
you don't really want to put that on a wood.
It'd be too hot.
And then painting your house would be a pain because you've got...
Why would you if you have all that fruit? Just let the fruit hang. Oh my gosh. All right, put fruit trees in the yard. I think it's a cool idea. Okay.
So I use Italian sausage and ground beef, good ground beef, to make meatballs or whatever I have on hand.
So fruit. This is not a big fruit person. I like juice, but I will eat apples, bananas, pears, peaches.
We were definitely not raised right.
Blueberries, strawberries, berries.
You like fruit then?
I do like fruit.
So you can't say you don't like fruit.
I love grapes. Grapes are great. Especially seedless red grapes. I love those.
Then why don't you eat the ones that are upstairs?
Because I always forget we have them.
You sound like your mother.
It's just a thing. We need a transparent refrigerator door with transparent bins. We'd have neither of those things. Mm-hmm. When they came out with that refrigerator door that you could see through, I thought that was the neatest thing ever. But do you see them anywhere now? No. Just saying. I know I could take a picture of what's inside and reference it, but I'm just not that girl either. The only time I really crave...
tomatoes are fruit.
I know they are. The only time I really crave grapes is when you're eating them. Which is strange, but it works.
Yeah, exactly, Southern Belle. Yeah,
really.
The fruit that she doesn't like
raisins.
Would be...
I like grapes, but I hate raisins. How's that? Anything that's been desiccated by the sun, I don't like. I'm not into dried fruit. Blink, blink. Blink, blink. Vegetables regularly.
Yeah, the government says pizza's a vegetable.
Is it really?
BS, yeah.
Because of the tomato sauce and the onions and I don't know why it would be a vegetable, but okay. I agree with that vegetable. I'll take it. Thank you, Jennifer, for dropping them links. Sun-dried tomatoes, they're okay, but I like them better in a sauce. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we do make a pretty mean pico de gallo. We do. I love my pico.
I love, and you're growing me fresh cilantro.
Yeah, if it lives.
So what do you mean if it lives?
I'm that half girl, so I'm always like,
what do you mean if it lives?
Is it going to survive?
My cilantro better survive. Not that cilantro is hard to find or expensive. I'm just saying, I'd like it,
And then you still have to drill holes in all the buckets. Because,
what's
and
going
I
in
don't
next?
know where the pluck we're going to put all those buckets for gardening.
We're going to put them up on blocks. They're going to sit in the yard up on 2 bricks.
I think you're right.
To keep the water, off the, so keep them draining and keep the bugs. I don't know. Craisins and hate cranberries. Really interesting.
Yeah, see, like I love tomatoes. I'll eat them.
Okay, so that's a genetic thing. Cilantro tasting like soap.
That's a genetic thing,
which is weird because my mom doesn't like it.
We both like cilantro, and that's how we make our pico. Yeah. We'll put cilantro in it.
Yeah, but mom doesn't like that.
But
the MoMster will attest. She hates
mom
cilantro.
Will get pico that does not have cilantro in it.
I have to take out a bit before I put the cilantro in. No, it's not just bars. It's really not. Pizza is part of the fitness program. Pizza in my mouth. That's part of the fitness, all right.
Wait a minute. The holes in the bucket discussion was from last week. Clock is ticking, and now you have accountability for your audience. But see, that's the whole joys of this show. We can rehash stuff over and over again just because we can.
I know. So does everybody complete their list of to-dos before the next following week? Are we an anomaly where we just don't finish stuff sometimes? Is it just us? Or is it
Tell me that everybody on who's all our peeps actually finished what they started the week before.
Come on, fess up. Put a 1
Seriously.
Put a 1 in the chat if you complete your entire to-do list every week.
Because right now, for me, I'm bouncing from project to project outside, and that seems to help me. So
Ping likes cilantro. Yeah, it's a thing though. Either you like it or you hate it. It's TC is also a cilantro fan. Way up here. There we go. Oh. No. That sucks.
Yes, Jennifer, you probably should eat something before you go shopping.
Yeah, at least a tomato or something.
And Jennifer never finishes, so she's
most channels
truthful.
Finish. Yeah, well, I don't. We do the reality. Reality.
We are the reality chicks.
DC's here with us. Reality. We don't always finish things we try.
And right now, instead of focusing on one tough project at a time, I'm bouncing from project to project outside because of different muscle groups, and it keeps me able to keep gardening. Because if all I'm doing while I'm outside is weeding, I will go insane. Mm-hmm. So
to break it up, you do different.
So I break it up because weeding requires me to bend over, and that's
too busy watching YouTube all week. Yeah, no kidding. But more than this than I can possibly finish. See, there you go. Thank you, Chaos. Welcome.
And he's being positive. That way he doesn't run out of things to do.
True. I mean, it's like a goal, right? But if you, at least you're getting stuff done and it keeps you busy. What if you run out of things to do? Then you're just going to sit there and twiddle your thumbs?
I don't think I'll ever run out of things to do.
I don't think I will either. Remember when you were a kid and you got bored once or twice or a lot? I never have gotten bored since I've been an adult, ever. I've never been able to get bored again.
Well, we only said we were bored because we didn't want to do our homework.
No, I pretty much... No, that's you, maybe. I got my homework done. And then I was bored. There's just not enough fun things to do. And now that I'm an adult, there's not enough time to do all the fun things I want to do.
I know.
Which sucks.
And don't get me wrong, I love gardening. I love it's my therapy outside. So
yeah, Stranger Things is good this week. It's scary and shit.
No spoiler alerts because we're only on the third or fourth episode.
Oh, we're on the third episode. We're going into number 4, but I think they've broken it up into sections too. So
yeah, so don't say anything more.
What?
A 37-year-old song is suddenly all over the radio and streaming services again.
Oh, yeah. What's her face? Run Up That Hill. That chick, I believe, is the song they're talking about. TC?
Kate Bush?
Yeah, I think it's a Kate Bush song. Thank you. It's a good song. It's always been a good song. It's just people are,
Yeah. Southern Belle, I just bought a kneeling bench. I don't kneel very often, but
No.
we're
not Catholic. Can you tell?
Yeah, really.
I mean,
if we'd been Catholic, we could still be kneeling.
That's right. My knees, I couldn't be a Catholic. My knees wouldn't hold
But
out.
I bought a really heavy duty one that's supposed to hold people of our size without breaking.
People of a certain size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it has an extra cushy cush. So I can sit on it.
Cushy cush. Adulting is a pain in the butt.
And part of the reason I got it is because we have to clean out the window wells in the back of the house.
That's a good reason.
Yes, adulting is hard.
Yeah, don't tell G. Hasn't watched it yet.
Hey, Nanette.
Hi. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, she's been watching us on Johnny's auction.
Thanks. Cool. We enjoy that. It's a fun time.
It's a fun time. Trying to remember song lyrics and the tune that goes with them.
ST, Stranger Things?
Yes.
You don't watch it? It could have been Star Trek. I don't know. But I think it's Stranger Things.
And Nanette likes having a million things to do. Really?
Yeah, you don't get bored.
You don't get stressed out?
You don't get bored.
I get stressed out.
Basically, getting sick is what, is nature's way of telling you to take a break. That's the way I look at it. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much, dear. We appreciate you. And share the channel.
Patrick!
Welcome, buddy.
Sorry, guys. I have to do that.
We're talking Stranger Things.
It's an innate thing that I have that I see that and I'm like,
instantly.
Patrick!
You've been conditioned.
I know.
You've been conditioned. We're talking about many things: gardening, Stranger Things, to-do lists, if you can get them done or not, or completed. And there was a sing-along going earlier.
She sings along to us on Johnny's Hump Day.
Great. No, but earlier Dave and G were going off about many things.
Yeah, they were singing back and forth to
each other, which I thought was cute. A little weird, but cute. I'm glad you guys sing along. That's fun. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea.
Oh, I would never give Patrick the finger, Jennifer. I'd give him the number one finger, but not that other number one finger.
You're number one.
Night Sky.
Yeah,
I haven't heard of that.
It has a great Stranger Things has a great 80s vibe. And is it me, or is this season's episode kind of reminding?
Dream said favorite fruit too.
Oh yeah, and
we've talked about tomatoes and fruits, and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is it me, or is Stranger Things the vibe, the kind of the atmosphere and the vibe this season is more like Nightmare on Elm Street?
Somebody said Robert Englund
is in it.
Is a producer.
Oh, is he? I didn't even know that.
Isn't he one of the?
He was the guy who played Freddy Krueger. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I do know.
I haven't been watching anything on YouTube or anything. It's just the vibe I'm getting, because it's kind of reminding me of that, because it's like
it's kind of creeping me out.
So like Nightmare on Elm Street was like about him getting into their dreams. Well, this is like they're getting into the bad guys getting into their brains, but in a.
All right, Mia. See ya. Have a good afternoon.
Bye. Bye. Outer range.
Remember to take breaks.
I haven't watched that yet, but I need to, because it keeps popping up as a
we started watching it, and then I was just like, no.
Well, which one was that then that we started watching and you went no?
Outer Range with Dennis Quaid or whatever his name is.
Oh. Was it because it was scary?
Laura Masters.
There's Laura. Hey, Laura. I want to talk to you about making a video for your bowls. She's making rock bowls. She's sold them on our show on auction before.
I know.
I want to talk to you about making a videos and putting it up on either your own YouTube channel or ours or your Facebook channel. Thank you. Because it's kind of cool how she does it. What do we got? Okay, I'm going to check it out. Maybe was it because it was scary or just weird? Did you say?
It just started weird, and we were both like, eh.
kids are, yeah, the kids are good. Well, that happens too. Hopefully not as strange as the strange things that are happening on
Ooh,
TV.
TC said he could do a testimonial for one of Laura's rock bowls.
There you go.
That
Even
would
better.
be cool. A little 5-star review
Satisfied
thrown
customer?
into the video.
Satisfied customer?
Yeah, I like that.
I've watched a few seasons. Well, it's supposed to be weird. And I know it's gotten weirder for sure.
It's a little more intense this season, and I'm still on the fence about it.
Hey.
Stranger Things, on the fence.
It's a little more because there's more body horror.
Yeah,
now
that kind of creeps me out.
And like I said, the vibe to me feels very Nightmare on Elm Street-y. It just does. And I didn't know that Robert Englund was producing or whatever. Don't watch TV. What? He's too busy. He's a busy guy.
Well, good on you, Chaos.
He's got to get his list done.
I was raised in the 60s and 70s. So, yeah, TV. I don't know that I could be without it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we lived off of cartoons and stuff on Saturday mornings and after school.
And you lived in the country, so there wasn't much going on anyway.
And there wasn't many channels to go on either.
You had 3 plus you. Oh, you didn't get UHF because you didn't have the circle antenna. I remember you saying that.
Well, if we did, it wasn't a very good one.
There you go. We only watch it at night when we're sitting down for dinner, usually. I mean, we're not up there watching it during the
TC,
day.
I made it through 3 seasons of Stranger Things. But that's about the limit of things that kind of are adjacent to horror that I can watch.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like Buffy.
Resident Evil.
Resident.
But there was things in Resident Evil.
Blows me away.
I know.
But you're talking about the game.
No,
you're talking about the movies.
I watched all the movies with you.
We haven't watched the newest one yet, though.
Oh, good.
Raccoon City, Return to Raccoon City.
Oh, good.
We haven't.
Yeah, but she's not in it.
No, Mila. No, she's not in it. But
then why would I watch it?
Because it's Resident Evil. We were gonna go, and then we had to drop our. Yeah,
we did things.
We did things. We had things going on. Stuff happened. But yeah, I'll just watch it alone.
Oh, TC, you're funny. But no, I'm totally not that person that goes, when we did it, we had to do this and we didn't have a remote. It's just, actually, when I say stuff like that, it's just.
She's kind of that person.
I am not. I don't like it when we diss the younger generation.
Oh, no. Well,
I don't want to be that person.
But it's all true what he said, that you had to do that.
I don't like to, it's, that part is true, but I just don't say it like that. Like, oh, the younger generation doesn't. What? No, I don't.
No. And I agree with Greg. We stream everything.
I know.
Although for a while, it was nice not to get commercials.
Netflix
now everything has commercials.
Netflix is starting to do commercials, plus being buttheads about subscriptions and letting people use your password.
We don't do that, though.
What else?
Oh, Laura's going to Chicago?
A lot of, like, we pay extra for Paramount Plus, and
cool.
There's commercials. And long commercials. I'm like, are you kidding me?
A lot of long commercials. Oh, yes. And Happy Pride Month, everybody. It is officially
Happy Pride Month.
June. June is
so
Pride
we're
month.
very happy we're gay.
We're happy
part
of
the GLBTQ community.
LGBTQ.
What did I say?
I don't know. I thought there was a few other...
GLBTQ.
Oh, did you? Okay.
LGBTQ. However you want to say it. You do you, boo.
That's right. There's many, 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 many letters. There you go. 3 channels. A lot of people grew up with 3 channels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like in the wintertime, we will binge watch because, who wants to go outside and shovel snow?
Well, that's true, too. A lot. Well, you can just, when I first got cable, it was a situation very similar. All these channels had nothing on because it was either infomercials, which I didn't care to watch at the time, sports, which I did not care to watch at the time, nor do I now, for that matter.
Which is why we won't get a cable subscription, because why do we want to pay
shows I don't give a
for
crap
channels? Yeah, I don't do talk shows. I don't do soap operas. I don't do
No, I'm not.
sports.
I haven't gotten my AARP card yet, which is where then you
I
switch
keep
over to soap operas.
I keep throwing that away so that you
So
can.
I won't switch over to soap operas. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Thank you.
So why pay for channels I'm not going to watch? So if the original meaning of gay means being happy, does that mean people can be gay without being gay? Yes,
Sure.
because
Yep,
there's multiple definitions of the word.
And gay is a name as well. You had an aunt.
Yes, I had an aunt gay.
There you go.
May she rest in peace.
I won't pay for cable either. No, thank you. Glams is here.
Oh my God, Glams, where have you been, girl?
She's been busy.
I've been missing you.
She's been getting better, hopefully. Hopefully getting better. I worry about you.
Yeah, exactly. Everything on the cable shows. And right now, Disney Plus, you don't have to watch commercials, so I'm good with that.
True.
And we kind of like watching Disney and Pixar movies.
We do. We do.
We are kids that way.
I have been enjoying the Star Trek / Star Wars shows that are on TV now. And also the Marvel stuff that's on TV now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. Yeah, 8G. Thank you, Jennifer, for dropping Glam's links. Come up to Boston, April.
In April for Wicked Queer.
Ooh.
It's one of the country's oldest film festivals.
Cool.
Yeah, so they do it in April?
That would be fun. Because there's some decent gay cinema that we don't get. I haven't seen.
Back in the day when we were
Here we
young.
Go again. When we had 3 channels.
Yeah, back.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of... I'm just going to...
You're going to kick me.
Poke you.
Okay, it's my turn.
UFC. Hit the button.
Oh.
Gorge.
There you go. She's here. Hello, girl.
So, back when we were lots younger, probably going on 20, well, yeah, it'd be 20, going on 20 years.
Yes.
When we first got our first nonprofit in the area for the LGBT community and Q community. This is how old it is. We didn't say Q at the end. We started a nonprofit for youth.
In the before times.
In the before times.
In a previous life.
And so one of the ways to raise money is we would have a film festival. Because there is this old theater in downtown Benton Harbor that some people had rehabbed.
Yep.
It's now, again, going back.
Cool.
Because they don't use it anymore. So we had a film festival there. And we would have 3 nights of films.
Back in the day.
Right?
Yep.
Didn't we do 3?
Yes. Over the span of a week, yes.
Yeah. So we had 3 different movies, sell tickets, raise money for the nonprofit center.
Had, wine and cheese.
Yeah.
Had an auction with
silent auction. We got one of the movie posters.
Yes. I think we sold it. I think we got rid of it.
Did we?
Yeah. Because it wouldn't fit on the wall anymore.
Oh, that's right. I used up that space for crafting stuff.
Yes. That's okay. It wasn't that great of a movie anyway.
Hey, Southern Belle, have a good afternoon. And remember to take breaks and hydrate. Seriously, take breaks and hydrate.
Always.
You got to get up and stretch.
No matter what you're doing. Take breaks and hydrate, I say. Get up and stretch. For sure.
Today is National Moonshine Day. Where do you come up with this stuff, Cass?
Really? No, thank you.
You're cracking me up. I don't do moonshine.
Didn't Kenny Loggins say that live long enough, you're bound to find that moonshine will make a man go blind? Just saying. Kenny Loggins lyric, sorry.
Are you channeling Dave now?
Dave's rubbed off on me. Yeah. There you go. Happens every time. I tell you. Yeah, I know, really. Moonshine.
How come moonshine gets its own national day?
Well, it's...
considering how many people did go blind drinking that stuff back.
Moonshine?
And probably still have issues because they don't distill it properly.
Tomorrow is World Cider Day. Hard cider, perhaps?
Want a doggy sit? We will be home tomorrow.
Well, I will be. I've got an appointment to help fix a computer, but other
Yeah,
than that,
Laura, bring her over. We'll be home.
that's cool. We've officially taken on doggy duty.
All right, Jennifer, 50 months strong for her.
Go girl.
Not tipping the bottle.
Go
Awesome,
girl.
awesome. When Pride Parades were not sponsored by corporations,
Yeah, truly. And
they were
beverages.
still fun, but the lights weren't as good.
Family is famous for moonshine. Oh, I'll be damned. Really? That's wild.
National Day calendar.
Yeah. Yeah, Absolute Vodka is a very strong supporter of Pride Parade.
And T-Mobile.
And T-Mobile. And I can't remember a few others, I'm sure.
When I became part of the LGBTQ community, the parades I went to were pretty much all corporate sponsored, except for if you can find Pride Parades in smaller towns, they tend to not have the massive corporate sponsors.
Yeah, the smaller ones.
And they'll give you goosebumps because there's some really good. So I've been to one in Kalamazoo. I've been to one in Lansing. I've been to one in Chicago.
Yeah.
You drove the big gay float in the
yeah.
Blossom Time Parade.
I drove a big gay float. There you go.
Yeah, it consisted of an American flag.
Well, but it had colors on it.
But we called it the big gay float.
Because the newspapers called it the big gay
float.
Patrick,
have a good afternoon, dude.
When the newspapers are calling it something, you have a tendency to use that phrase.
I know.
Big gay float. There's a whole thing. Yeah.
National Donut Day.
Bye, Patrick.
We love you, Patrick.
Thank you, man. It's National Donut Day, huh? Well, don't tell Mom. Oops, she's already listening. She loves her donuts. Loves her donuts. Keep on trucking, dude.
Haven't been to one in St. Louis. No, I have not been to one in St. Louis, and I probably will not drive to St. Louis for the Pride Parade.
St. Louis, no,
because I've done my share of Pride Parades. So
it gets to the point at some point where you just stop going because you've been there, done that.
Like we don't volunteer anymore because we volunteered our butts off for our nonprofit. So
gay ice cream. That's interesting. Maybe when we go there, we'll still check it out. Oddball flavors. I can only imagine. I
mean, if I live closer to St. Louis, I might try it. But like the Chicago one, the crowds were insane. And nowadays, I don't do massive amounts of people in large doses. It's not a good thing for me.
Nothing else COVID has given you the opportunity
There's not enough anxiety meds
in the world
for me to stay conscious to attend a parade like that. The only ice cream my dad would eat was chocolate. He was born on June 7th, which was National Chocolate Ice Cream Day.
Coincidence? Maybe not. You never know.
Pride in Tel Aviv, Israel. It's supposed to be crazy big.
Wow, really? Holy crap. I wouldn't picture that, but it's possible.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to do any traveling this year.
No.
That you're aware of. Or we're not planning
we have enough to do.
It's true. We're not planning any kind of buying trips or anything this year, to my knowledge. Not extended. Not like doing the
garage sale, longest garage sale things and stuff like that.
That'll probably be a next year thing.
I'm sure there is a National Ice Cream Day.
There is.
Not
chocolate ice cream.
Not just specifically to chocolate ice cream.
Ooh. Yeah, nah. I never liked moonshine. Just never did. But hey, whatever you got to do in your tea, that's fine. Honey would probably be a better choice for your throat. But hey, it's okay. Use both.
Oh, I've been at it's been a while, but I would say that every Pride event that I've been to, there are always protesters. Always.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
And the hardest part is trying to shield the kids from them. the LGBTQ kids from them.
Yeah, because they have a tendency to be
because
nasty.
they have nasty signs and megaphones and they're assholes. And
yeah,
it just,
bark at them, please.
No, the best one was, I
barks
think
at
the
them.
one in Lansing we went to, because they had like,
She barks at a lot of people sometimes. It's her way.
yes, Laura has this thing and we still love her, but she barks at nasty
She
people.
does bark at it. She's saying she's reverting, she's
The
channeling her dog.
The one in Lansing where we took the two whole youths that we had.
Yeah, the two whole youth. Yeah,
we took them to Lansing for the gay pride event there. And the band that was playing stopped in front of the religious protesters and played Jesus Loves Me.
Ah, nice one.
Turned, faced them, and the crowd went nuts. I think even the atheists were singing Jesus Loves Me.
So
it's like, screw you people.
Yeah, they want to be part of the parade. They sued to get. Have your own straight pride parade, honey. There you go. I tell ya, people. That's all I can say. People.
They're just hateful people.
People. Huh. Any Pride events or anything we're doing this? Are we doing anything special on the show for Pride Month? We did last year.
I hadn't thought about it because June just kind of snuck up on me.
June comes in with a creepy whisper.
You know the donut in New Orleans called a beignet? I had a girl come in and ask for a dozen bidets.
Beignet. It's a beignet. And she wanted a bidet.
Bidet.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Sorry we don't sell those here. Exactly right. Yeah, you're never going to make anybody happy, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, let the straight people walk in a pride parade.
I would think you would be afraid of being guilt by association.
Well, that's their problem. That's their problem, isn't it?
I mean, what is it? No, kidding. If you're holding up a sign that says straight and proud, what does that say about you? I mean, it says a lot more about you than it does about everybody else.
Yeah, because then we automatically judge like, wow, there's some latent homosexuality there.
Yeah, it's like how there is a phrase called states basically, methinks thou protest too much.
Hey, Mary Pelletier.
It's very possible that they are protesting way too dang much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Waiting for the free.
That's why, TC, we would love to have you at one of our gay pride events, because all of our straight friends are seriously gay adjacent, because, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but like they're confident of who they are. They don't give a rat's butt what anybody else thinks of them if they're seen out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And they're extraordinarily supportive, extraordinarily loving.
Mm-hmm.
They're extraordinary people.
I'm going to sneeze. I got to put it in my nose.
I thought you were going to cry.
No, I'm going to sneeze. I'll cry later. No, I'm going to sneeze.
Yeah, so
there we go.
You know, but the LGBTQ community is supposed to be inclusive. Now, we have our own set of issues, which
truly
I will not gloss over, because within the community, and it's multi-layered, and it would take more than an hour to disseminate and talk about. But we have our own issues. There's prejudice, there's racism.
It takes seminars to disseminate.
There's bigotry. I mean, it exists in any culture, any group of people. And so, but we're supposed to be inclusive. So if them damn straights want to walk in our parade, God bless them.
That. Time, place, good hotel. They're in. Oh, we love you too, dear. We love you too. There's somebody who's not afraid of guilt by association. Our friend Laura.
Jennifer, that's why we have gay parades. But actually, the gay parade started before it ever got corporate and everything else. It was
for an awareness
it was awareness to say, hey, we are a group of people. There's more of us than you think there are. And it was a time to remember all the trans people at now I can't even think of it.
What?
Stonewall.
Yeah.
That's what it
Oh,
was.
okay. So
All the trans people and drag queens at Stonewall that fought back. It commemorates that.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure what the straight equivalent of that would be, but okay. Just saying. Pride is an annual protest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on Stonewall. Exactly.
Yeah. It just happens that it has evolved into a corporate thing and
yeah, truly.
people partying.
Everything else is a straight pride
I don't
parade.
care.
Not that it's themed that way necessarily, but it just kind of does end up being that way. Yeah, we did. We talked about it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. It was the 28th. We celebrated, and now we're back to normal.
It lasted about this long.
And then I said, here's to another 6 years.
Yeah. Woohoo!
And then next year it'll be here to another 7 years.
We're going to make it, we're going to stretch this out as long as we possibly can.
Okay, that's one of the reasons why there isn't just a parade for just proud to be human is because people who have been oppressed over generations, decades, and eons, because we have to fight to be seen. Yeah, we have to fight to be heard. So that's why these events exist.
Well, thank you.
And just do a quick read up on Stonewall, the Stonewall riots, because that'll explain why Pride events started.
Yeah. TC has a good point.
The trans people really need help seeing. Yeah. That's why those parades, regardless of the fact that, yeah, you could look at them with a cynical eye and say, yeah, they're just, an excuse for corporations to get their name out there and whatnot. There's smaller events going on in smaller areas where it's a radical thing to walk in it and to be a part of it yet.
True.
It's radical. There are kids in small towns that don't have anybody that they can look to and say,
yeah,
this is, I'm free to be who I am, because they don't know anybody else like them. That's why it's so important for representation for gay people, representation for Mexicans, representation for Muslims on TV, because we're underrepresented. And we have to show that everybody's a part of this culture.
Yep, Glams. Good point. True. Yeah, there's a lot of good information out there. I would suggest if you do nothing to celebrate, you might consider just kind of improving your education on the topic.
Yeah. That's why there's a Black History Month. Exactly. That's why there's an Asian American Month.
Remind you.
That's why there's a Hispanic Month. That's why, because representation matters.
There you go. On that note, well, we brought it right back down to a somber thing.
Well, you asked what we want to talk about for Pride Month. There you go.
Maybe and if there's, you guys want to talk about other topics over Pride Month, that's fine too.
On them for a current event project in high school. Yeah, we should, but some people are more proud than others.
Huh? What?
He's just saying we should still all be proud of being what we are and who we are. Yeah, I get that, but
yeah,
sometimes
be proud of who you are.
Sometimes you find people that are a little bit
too proud.
Too proud.
What's the Caucasian month? I hate to tell you this, Jennifer, but most months.
Every month. Every day, every hour, every second is Caucasian month.
Nothing wrong with being Caucasian. You don't need a whole month.
You don't need
You're rarely ever looked down upon by the powers that be. Let's put it that way. Hey,
Aunt Boo, good to see you. Better late than never.
Yeah, summer hours. Yeah, you just got to deal with it, I guess. But welcome. Thanks for coming in. Check us on the replay. But yeah, I hear you. Kids. There are a lot of children running around this summer. What the heck's that about?
They're moving into the neighborhood, honey. Maybe we should start a HA.
Is it me or did the neighbor across the street, the guy with his garage got pushed in. The guy with
Yeah.
the fence and the crazy lady that lives next door. That guy, I don't know his name, and I'm not going to tell you if I did. He's having like a perpetual party this week. Today is Thursday, and he still has people over there and they're partying and playing music. What's going on?
Maybe he has a week of vacation.
Maybe he has a week. It's like usually they don't party that damn long. I don't know.
But it hasn't been obnoxious.
Go down to comments to finish the statement. Okay. Sorry if I missed something. I'm not aware of one. She asked. All right, where'd I leave off?
I don't know. Kids will ruin the neighborhood.
I know, really.
Well, okay, oh God, yeah.
Stop touching your hair.
That's where I get to be curmudgeon-y, because sometimes...
Get off my lawn. Is that you? Okay. Stop walking through my flowers.
Stop screaming.
That is annoying. There's two things that bug me. The kids screaming way into the night. The adults screaming at each other way into the night.
Oh, yeah, but you can call the cops on them.
And the dogs barking way into the night. That annoys me.
Oh, I did call the neighbors on that yappy little dog that one time.
Oh, you had a party over by you too? Really? Great. Can't wait till you move, huh? She's in a nice quiet neighborhood too, I thought. Maybe not. Yes, that's cool.
That would be nice. That would be nice, Chaos and Jennifer. That would be nice if we could all be considered human and brothers and sisters and theys and thems. But until there's total acceptance for all different kinds of people, it's just not going to happen.
Jennifer's getting love from Glams because she's just fantastic. Yes, she is.
Yeah, TC just filled in brothers and sisters of the human race.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's a great sentiment, and I appreciate it deeply, but there's so many of us that are not accepted.
Oops.
And Laura knocking on the door, because Laura's not scared of anybody and will knock on anybody's door to tell them to shut up. Yep. I can't deal. See, that's the thing, UFC, barking dogs. Our neighbors kitty corner from us have a small chihuahua, and
they let it run, number one, which is crazy.
They keep it chained up. They will hook it to a leash outside, and all it does, even the neighborhood kids are scared of that dog.
It's a nipper.
It's a nipper.
It's a nipper.
So they leave it. They one time left it out until like past 10 o'clock at night, and all it did was bark. And I finally had to call the police and tell them to go over there and
shut your dog.
Hush the dog.
In. I think we start what? There you go. Woohoo! All right, it's 1 o'clock, kids.
You could wear one of those T-shirts that say "Free hugs." I'll be your uncle. Free hugs.
Yeah.
Because there's moms and dads that will wear T-shirts that say "I'll be your mom, free hugs" or something like that. And there's so many people that just end up in their arms crying because it's been so long since somebody hugged them like they loved them.
Truly. Dave must be asleep because he sung himself out earlier, I guess. I know, it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
They do that or let him run. Yes, everybody have a great day.
It's that time, isn't it?
It feels like it. It might be that time.
It's that time, and it's going to be the weekend.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I hope the weather's decent so you can go out and get some vitamin D from the sun and have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week. We'll be here Monday at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll do a Buy It Now for about an hour or so.
Yeah, with Johnny.
Johnny's modding.
That's the thing.
And we twisted his arm to sell stuff.
And we'll be here next week. And Laura's going to come by and drop off her doggo, I'm thinking. Tomorrow. But yeah, stop by later if you want, Laura. Yeah, and I might do a weekend record grading thing, and I'll put it up in the on the community part of the YouTube page. How's that? So you guys can find me if I do it. I'll put
Love you guys. Great discussion today.
Thanks so much for coming. Mwah. See you next week.
Love ya.
Bye.
To hip kicks.